Welcome. This is your teacher David Garcia, and today's topic is 3 points on a circle. Now, what happens if they give you 3 points on a circumference? Let's say they give you 10 comma negative 12, 4 comma negative 10, and 10 comma negative 16. All right. You know these 3 points are on the circumference. Okay. The center, which we know is h comma k, we don't know. All right. So how are we going to get the equation of the circle? All right. We know that the equation of the circle is defined as r squared equals x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. All right. But we don't have the radius and we don't have the center. All right. So the idea is this. Let's identify first this point. So let's call this one here the blue point. Let's call this one here the red point. And let's call this one here the green point. Now, the precise location doesn't matter. What matters is that, let's imagine the blue point is in here, the red point, sorry about that, the red point is in here, and the green point is in here. Okay? What matters is the following. This one right here, this distance from that point to the center is the radius. The distance from this red point to the center is the radius as well. And the distance from this point, the green point, to the center is also the radius. Right? There we go. And if those distances, all of them are the radius, then this one, the blue one, the red one, and the green one, they are identical. And that's the principle we're going to use to solve this problem. So in other words, the square radius, right, the blue square radius is identical to the red square radius. So if we use the formula, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. If you see, this is the blue radius, in the same way that this is the red radius. And we do have some information about those equations. In this case are the coordinates for x and y of the blue point and x and y for the red point. So based on that idea, we're going to substitute those values into the equation. So 10 and negative 12 in here. Once again, 10 minus h squared plus negative 12 minus k squared equals, and now we do the same. All right, 4 and negative 10. 4 minus h squared plus negative 10 minus k squared. So now if you see, we have 4 binomials. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to develop them. So let's begin. We have 100 minus 20h plus h squared plus 12 squared, 144. 12 times 2, 24k plus h squared. All right. This over here is the first binom, and this one over here is the second binom. So I have my blue side ready, and this will be equal to, sorry, let's begin. 4 squared, 4 times 2, and then h squared. All right. This is just the first binom. Sorry, there. Now, negative 10 squared, 10 times 2, and k squared. There we go. So if you see in this equation, this log equation, we have the square variables, h, this one should be okay there. All right, sorry, this is k. Both h and k on both sides of the equation. So they will cancel each other out. So now we can add 100 and 144 and have a shorter equation. So 100 minus 20h. Now let's do the addition right now. Yeah, let's save some steps. 244 minus 20h plus 24k. Okay. And we could do the same over here. 16 and 100. It's 116 minus 8h plus 20k. Now from here, we're going to leave the variables, right? These ones here. On the left side of the equation and the numbers on the right side. So we have negative 20h plus 8 is negative 12h. Now 24k minus 20 will be 4k, and 116 minus 244 will be negative 128. Yeah, there we go. This is our first equation. So if you see, we have a linear equation with our variables h and k, the center, as the only two variables, right? That means that we have to do the same process again to come up with a second equation that we can use and solve as a system of equations. So that means that instead of the blue one, now we will have to use the green one. All right. So let's use the green and the red. It doesn't matter which ones you select. It's just the ones I am selecting right now. So same idea. The green square radius will be the same as the red square radius. Now here's the good news. You already have the red side developed. So you just have to develop the green side. All right. You just have to copy the red part of the equation. So let's see. 10, negative 16. All right. Sorry. So our equations, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. All right. Now the substitution. Sorry, now yes. 10 and negative 16. All right. 10 and negative 16. Now this one we already have. It's over here. All right. So we just copy it. All right. Now let's develop the green side. Let's expand the binomes. We have 100 times 2, and then h squared. 16 is 256 times 2, 32k, and k squared. And this expansion we already have. Here it is. Now, if you see in this expansion, the k and the h are canceled because, again, we have them on both sides of the equation. So now we can add the numbers, all right? 100 and 256. We have 356 minus 20h plus 32k. And this equals, and we already have it. All right. There we go. And now, yes, same as before. The variables, okay, on the left side of the equation and the numbers on the right side. So negative 20h, all right, plus 8, sorry, is negative 12h, all right. 32 minus 20 is plus 12, okay. And 116 minus 356, 4, 240, negative 240. And this is our second equation. All right. So now we bring our first equation. And now you see we can solve it. All right. Let's multiply the first equation times -1. Let's put it over here. So we will have 12h minus 4k equals 128. All right, we can do the addition now. This will get canceled. And 12 minus 4 is 8k. All right, give me 1 second. 240 minus 128. No, wait. Getting lazy, the calculator. 112. All right, negative 112. So k will be 112 negative 14. So if you see, we have our first variable. Now let's substitute in here. All right, I'm sorry, substituting here, all right, to make it easy. So we will have 12h minus 4 times negative 14 equals 128. 12h will be 128 positive, negative 56. 100, give me just 1 second. 128 minus 56 is 72. And 72 divided by 12 is 6. So now we have the second one. All right. Now, if we go back here, sorry, we have the center. Sorry, there we go. We have the center. That's already here. 6, negative 14. Now we have this point, and we have 3 other points that we can use to calculate the radius square. And we will be done. Okay. So which one looks okay? It's exactly the same. Let's take this one. Right. I'm going down over here. Whoop. Get over here points. Okay. So the radius square will be x and y, and we have h and k. So x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. So the radius squared will be 10 minus x squared plus negative 12 minus negative 14 square. All right. This is 4, 16, and this is 2, 4, 16 and 4, this is 20. There we go. And we're done. And now we can write our equation. The equation for, all right, let's put it over here that the radius square is 20, right? The equation that has these 3 points on its circumference is x minus x squared plus y plus 14 squared equals 20. And we are done. There we go. Thank you very much and have an excellent